Hello, hello, and welcome. We're live on both. Finally got it sorted. Oh, goodness me. Welcome. Hello and welcome to today's live coverage of match week 10 in the Premier League as Chelsea take on Newcastle at St James's Park. It's the second game in a line of three for the Blues where they face off against the bottom three. With Burnley next, but the focus is on the Magpies today, who are without a win so far this season. Newcastle come into this game without Steve Bruce for the first time, and with Graham Jones now leading the team until a permanent manager is secured. It could be one of those fairy tale situations we see so often with interim managers against the bigger sides. Newcastle have lost 5 of the past 6 Premier League meetings against Chelsea. Winning the other one 1-0 in January 2020. Hello, welcome, everyone that's just joining in. Chelsea did the double over Newcastle last season, winning 2-0 home and away. They can earn consecutive league victories at St James's Park for the first time since 2007, 2008 and 2008-2009. They have only won 3 of their past 17 Premier League home fixtures, drawing 7, losing 7. Newcastle's home league matches have produced on average 4.25 goals this season, the most in the division. So this could be a game full of goals. At least we hope so. Chelsea have won 5 of their past 6 league matches and can reach 25 points after 10 games for only the second time in the previous 11 tries, or 11 seasons. The Blues have lost just 2 of their 18 away fixtures in all competitions under Thomas Tuchel, at Aston Villa in the Premier League in May and against Juventus most recently as well in the Champions League just a month ago. It's a match up that neutrals and rivals alike will label the next addition to the money games. However, statistics and facts leading up into this game would suggest that the Magpies couldn't buy a win here, even if they tried. I'm sure they will try. Stay tuned as Newcastle take on league leaders Chelsea, and as always, official team sheets are coming up right now. Christian Pulisic joined training this week, but a return for him in the first team football, in regards to first team football for the Americans, still remains a bit of a mystery. Talking of mysteries, Mason Mount is left out of the squad entirely, but the reason is unclear as of right now. Unless anyone can update me in the chat, I haven't seen anything as to why he's been left out. Chelsea are strengthened by the return to fitness of Cesar Azpilicueta, N'Golo Kante and Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Andreas Christensen is also available after dental surgery. He was a doubt, but he's in the team, as you can see. Mateo Kovacic misses out with a hamstring problem sustained in the last minute of the Southampton game earlier this week. Forwards Timo Werner and Romelu Lukaku remain sidelined with respective hamstring and ankle injuries. And N'Golo Kante starts today and finally, despite injuries in recent weeks, finally makes his 200th Premier League career appearance. Hudson-Odoi, of course, as well, another inclusion in this first team lineup as well, much to the joy of a lot of fans. It's good. It is good to see him starting more games now, but obviously that is only because of the absolute mammoth amount of injuries that Chelsea have at the moment. Newcastle midfielder Jonjo Shelvey is available after serving a 1-match ban. We'll just quickly take a look at the Newcastle lineup. And goalkeeper Dubravka could make his comeback. He is on the bench. Shouldn't really need to start him or play him at any point. And should there be an injury to Darlow, of course, he'll be coming on. Dummett and Anderson are both out as well with muscle injuries that they sustained before the campaign started. Upcoming fixtures, just quickly, just to go over. Of course, Malmo next in the Champions League. Be nice to get back into the Champions League. We've got 2 Champions League fixtures coming up in the next 4 games. We've got Burnley next in the Premier League as well, as I was saying, with the with the run of playing the 3 bottom teams, none of which have won a game so far this campaign. Then it's Leicester away. Of course, they've just lost 2-0 to Arsenal just a couple of minutes ago. And that is away, so that should be interesting. If Arsenal could do it, we bloody well should. And then, of course, the return fixture, the home fixture, the big one in the group stages of the Champions League. The penultimate game as well, before the game against Juventus at Stamford Bridge. Hello. Hello. It's me. I'm back. I didn't go anywhere. Here we go. Just a quick reminder as well. Chelsea Fan TV schedule for the rest of the day. Obviously, a watch along with me, Harry. And then following the full-time whistle, we went through a little bit of a player ratings format after the game. So I thought I'd include that in this game as well. If that's something that you guys want to do, then it got quite a good response, to be fair. There's plenty of interaction in the chat, so if you do feel you want to get involved in the player ratings after the game, then by all means, join. Stay along after the game finishes, and we can go through any player ratings, good or bad, hopefully good. And then, of course, the match review, I believe, probably with Mackie. And then the match day vlog with whoever is at the game. Of course, Leicester lost 2-0 to Arsenal just a moment ago against Arsenal. Arsenal in really good form as of late. As you can see, based on the Premier League table, they are back. They are in 5th place, which quite the turnaround. Pretty good turnaround on their side. Of course, plenty of other games to be played, so their 5th place position might not be theirs for too long. West Ham, of course, doing really well in the league so far. 4th place for them. And, of course, recently knocking out Manchester City in the Carabao Cup. Of course, they've won the Carabao Cup year on year on year. We're live, aren't we? Are we going live during the match? We will be doing coverage of the entire match, if that's what you're asking. We won't be showing the match. Anyway, Chelsea, of course, on top. Is that right? I don't think that's right, for fuck's sake. Have I not? The points aren't. I do my head in. I really do piss myself off with. I made sure so many times that everything was correct, and clearly not well enough. Let me just update all these points. Everything else besides that is correct. There we go. Apologies. Yeah, I know. I'm changing it. Jesus. I'm changing it. It's done. We are 1 point clear. Not 4 points clear or whatever it was before. Get your predictions in. Don't know what that noise was. Get your predictions in the chat. Replays, mate. I've got no idea. Unless you can update me as to why Mason Mount isn't starting, then I can't give you any update, to be honest. I'll have a look quickly. No Mason Mount. Mason Mount, where is he? Discussing his... I can't seem to find anything. Bad time for Mason Mount. Also out due to illness. He's out. He's ill. He's sick. My prediction for the game. I don't think it's gonna. I'm hoping I'm wrong, as always. I'm gonna be a little bit. I think the atmosphere at St James's Park is going to be quite good. They're still a shit show of a team, to be honest. They're not very good, as we know. Still, only 4 points, all coming from draws. I'm going for 2-0, maybe 3-0. I would be absolutely gutted if we concede. We shouldn't concede today. We really shouldn't concede. Well, yeah, you're going 1 or 2-0 replays. 2 or 3-0. 3-0 if we play really well. It could also be an absolute hammering, like it was against Norwich. I don't think Newcastle are quite as bad as Norwich. But hey, we'll have to see. 14 minutes or so until kickoff. Of course, there will be a little bit of delay between the actual score. So we will just this will be the format for the game. Of course, as many of you know, I do usually have the little indicator at the bottom of the screen when the game is happening. However, because it is a 3 o'clock kickoff, spoilers and all that and such, I don't really want to be spoiled. I know there's going to be fucking loads of you in the chat that are gonna give away if we score or Newcastle will score. We will have to just play on it. AJ, what's going on, man? 5-0. Jesus Christ. So yeah, I don't really want to be, at least from the little indication thing, like showing if we concede. So, or score. I don't know why I said concede straight away there. So for now, it's just the league table up until the game is ready, and then during the game, it's going to be like the match facts, match statistics, and all that sort of stuff. 3-0, 4-0. There's numbers all over the gaff in both comments, either on YouTube or on Twitch. Speaking of which, if you're feeling a little bit frisky, if you're feeling generous, feel free to follow me on all available social media platforms. Chelsea Fans XI. That is everything. And of course, TikTok as well. I say of course. Like it's a given. The facts coming into this game. We went over quite a few of them, to be fair. Newcastle have lost 5 of their past 6 Premier League meetings against Chelsea, winning only just that one other game, 1-0. Newcastle are one of 2 teams yet to keep a clean sheet. We didn't cover this, but Newcastle are one of only 2 teams to not keep a clean sheet so far this season. So that, alongside the 4.25 goals on average scored at St James's Park so far this season, should indicate that there will be a goal from Chelsea. I don't think we've failed to score in any game this season besides the Man City game. So we should score. That being said, we haven't got an out-and-out striker, and that being said, we don't have an out-and-out striker on the bench either to maybe come on. There is quite the list of injuries, as you can see, missing players from, well, 2 for Newcastle, 5 for Chelsea in Pulisic, Timo Werner, Lukaku, Kovacic, and Mason Mount. Mason Mount, the most recent of all of them, is out due to a little bit of a stomach bug or something like that. I don't know why. Ruben Gill, thank you for following me on TikTok. I appreciate that. You can watch the game. I don't even know where I'm going to watch the game so far, so we'll have to play it by ear. We'll see. Again, if you do choose to follow over on Twitch as well, your name does come up on the screen. If that is something that you care about, like a tiny little shout out or whatever, a little notification does come up, and it does. There's me shouting, "It's Tuchel time, baby." So if that's what tickles your pickle, then by all means. Chelsea facts, of course, we've won 3 of the last 4 matches head-to-head in all competitions. Chelsea are the first team ever to have 14 different players score in the Premier League after just the first 9 games. Chilwell, as well, who starts today, has scored in 4 successive Premier League matches. The last player to do so for Chelsea, scoring 5, not 4. Of course, when he scored his last goal, it was matching Eden Hazard, who was the last player to score 4 in 4. Chilwell could match Frank Lampard for the first player to do so since 2010. So quite. Oh, I forgot to mention, we are just 3 now, thanks to NZ Retro. Thank you for the follow. We are just 3 follows away from the big 300 over on Twitch. So if you're feeling generous, then of course today is the day. If we don't hit 300 today, then it will obviously be next one. But who knows? Are we playing on Sky Sports or BT? No, we are not at all. Blues through and through, lad. Yes, my guy. Yes, Retro. Go on, the boy. Eden wasn't it. It was Eden. Hazard was definitely the player that was the last player to score in 4 for Chelsea. Pulisic is back now, thank God. You say that, he's not back at all. It's he's back in first team training. He's not back. There's no guaranteed sort of like time frame as to when he's going to be back playing first team football. Again, we'll just quickly glance over the starting lineup for those of you that are just joining. Of course, there's a few of that they've asked. How do you say your name? Let's plan a heist. Thank you so much. Brad C from YouTube. I've just seen. Thank you so much for the follow, my man. Just 2 follows away now from the big 300. You love to see it. You love to see it. Who would have thought Arsenal would be winning a game? Miracles can happen. You are right. It does seem as though they are finding their form as of late. However, I mean, if we just quickly go over who they've played. Who have they played recently? Leicester, Villa, Palace, Brighton, and Tottenham. It's since the Tottenham game, isn't it, really, that they've found their... I mean, they've won quite a few games in a row, to be fair. Anyway, Ziyech, of course, needs to really get a fucking grip these days. He's a little bit... well, he's more down than up these days. He's... I don't know what... Let me know what your thoughts are on Ziyech in the chat. And we'll have a little debate before we kick off. I think his days are numbered at Chelsea, to be honest. To be completely honest with you. He just doesn't do what he's supposed to do, really. He tries too hard. I think that's what it is. I think he just tries a little bit too hard, and he just doesn't seem to really find the form that he's needed to do to really live up to the name. Jorginho, of course, captaining this game. Azpilicueta is on the bench. It's been probably the longest time in his career at Chelsea that he's gone without playing a game, Azpilicueta, or at least starting the game. Champions of Europe. We know what we are, but Champions of Europe, 1, 2, 3, 3, 4. Thank you. You are the 299th follower. Massively appreciated. Newcastle going to get relegated. Well, I mean, that's probably the... I don't know. Norwich are a guarantee, aren't they? They're a guarantee to get relegated. Newcastle, I think, based off of the current table, I mean, without a win in 9 games, potentially 10 if they don't win here today, or at least, I mean, a draw still isn't even good for them. Even I know a draw against Chelsea with most teams is good, but considering their situation, a draw here, it's a win or nothing is really that good. You're in the YouTube chat. Thank you very much for coming over. Appreciate it. But yeah, other games going on today. Of course, Burnley versus Brentford. Brentford should, you would imagine, come off with the result there. Of course, we want Brentford to win that game so that we go into the Burnley game without them having still won a game to carry on that 3-game against all the teams that haven't scored, haven't won a game rather. Liverpool take on Brighton at Anfield. Man City take on Palace. Of course, a lot of you will remember the Townsend goal that was scored. I think that was that Puskas? Did that win the Puskas Awards? We're all about hydration here. Thank you for the you guys using your points over on Twitch. Reckon Hudson-Odoi is going to score? I hope so. He needs a Premier League goal, really, doesn't he? Did he score? He scored against Norwich, didn't he? Or did he score against Southampton? I do so many of these. You'd think I'd know everything off the top. I know as much as I know. Players are coming out as we speak. 4 minutes to go. It's a little bit earlier. I don't know if they're doing the Remembrance I keep saying Remembrance Sunday. They're doing the Remembrance sort of minute silence thing with all the flute or whatever, the trumpet. Which I thought was a little bit early. It's not even November yet. But the players are coming out nonetheless. Follower goal met. 300 out of 300. Come on! Rawsome Lion, thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. 300 fucking followers. Get in there. Havertz needs to score. He does. That is an absolute guarantee. Havertz does need to score. Let me turn this music off now. It's getting on me tits. We will switch over. And for the time being, I don't know where I'm going to put everyone. Let's put that there. It's finding a way to see both chats and and read the chats at the same time. Let me entertain you. No. Let me get that there. No, it still doesn't work. All right, let me get the match up. That would be a good idea. That's probably where I should start, to be honest. Continue to get your predictions in for the game. I'm also going to put my headphones on so I can actually hear what's going on. Hopefully the audio's okay. I nearly came into a bit of an issue before the game. You need to get a poppy. I didn't know if I was allowed to really put that on the screen. It's a bit political these days. I personally would, but I don't know, because I do it for, of course, myself and on Chelsea Fan TV. I don't want to imply anything. Mason Mount is out with illness. He's a bit of a sick boy at the moment. He's down with the flu or something. I don't know. Ziyech is a hell of a player when he's used right. If he plays a wee bit out wide, he's great. His dribbling and passing is decent. I think personally we are going to see a display from Ziyech and Havertz today. Ooh, it's quite the claim. That is quite the claim. Hopefully you're right. There's nothing more I want to see than... let me turn that off. The Newcastle still haven't come out yet. Chelsea still... or they're coming out now. Na-na-na-na! Na-na-na-na! Giroud! Mark my words. Ziyech, 2 assists. Havertz, 2 goals. Chilwell scores 1 and Jorginho and Saul score 1. Maximum scores 1 as well. Christ. There's a lot going on in your prediction there. But hopefully, besides the... I wouldn't be surprised if Maximan scores. Just before we kick off, just one last look at the starting lineup before this game that has somehow, out of nowhere, before they got bought out, wasn't as big as it is. It does seem as though it's a little bit more of a big game now. It probably will be bigger in months to come, or years to come rather. They still need to find their feet a little bit, Newcastle. You think Ziyech's going to score? He needs a hat-trick. Quite the lineup. Bit of a strange one for Chelsea. Well, not strange, but it's what we can do with what we've got, to be honest. We are missing, of course, the 2 front men in Lukaku and Timo Werner. Carefree, wherever we may be. We are the famous CFC. And a final look at the starting lineup. Unfortunate looking geezer, Graham Jones, isn't he? But he's trying his best. It's his first game in charge for Newcastle since the departure of Steve Bruce. We could be in for a treat here, boys. So strap yourselves in. Live coverage, of course, as always, on Chelsea Fan TV and Chelsea Fans XI. Very, very shortly, kickoff will commence and all my professionalism goes out the window. So, it's always the first half an hour or so in the build-up that I'm professional and doing all these facts and talking with a professional voice. And it's just downhill from here. Of course, don't forget, we will have player ratings to follow afterwards. Let me get now. Hopefully this is updated so that it says stats. Nope, stats still not available. We will have that. I mean, for now, we can just have the... I'm probably very behind the game, so bear that in mind. We're still waiting here. Everyone on this thing's they're complaining about the music, but it's the music at the stadium. They think the guys put music over the top of it. What time is it in New Zealand? Christ, I don't know. It's tomorrow, isn't it? Remembrance. They're doing a little what's the name for those that lost their lives during the war. I'm listening to it on the radio. Just a little minute of silence here. Shh, shh, shh. People shouting and screaming in the background. People are so disrespectful, man. Fucking arseholes. Such cunts, aren't they? Have some fucking respect, man. Jesus Christ. There's a goal already. Jeez. Anyway, welcome if you are just joining. I don't know why I'm joining in necessarily with the minute silence. I mean, I would. I'll do it on the day. If you haven't liked or subscribed to the guys over at Chelsea Fan TV, by all means, feel free as we prepare to kick off any minute now. The woman, the female chairman or whatever she is, she's something out of a fucking. She looks like an evil villain. She really does. Terrifying woman. Blimey. There's a lot of you watching over on Twitch. Thank you, I appreciate it. Well, a lot of you, I'd say way more than usual. Here we go. Kick off. Just seconds away now. If it bloody gets on with... Come on! Get on with it! Bloody music they've got in the background. I can't tell if it's Newcastle have waited so long to start that if it's that far behind, but it's 3 minutes past here. The game's obviously started, but get on with it. Sorry, boys. It's not me that's delaying this. And they take the knee. Get down. Go on. There you go. Same Maximan with his Gucci headband. And off we go. Finally! Jesus. We are the famous CFC. Lots of customers. Played forward. Hudson-Odoi getting himself in a good position. Sorry, it wasn't. It was Reece James. Top up my water. Darlow taking his sweet time. They're already wasting time, and it's only been 30 seconds. It's 5 at the back for Newcastle, so expect some absolute monstrous shithousery from Newcastle in regards to... Is it 1-0 to Liverpool already? You're joking. Another win! Newcastle! Jesus Christ! The audio on this one is a nightmare. It's all over the gaff. Nearly a corner ball there for Newcastle. Early cross. See you in a bit. No, just closing up now. Last customers just left, so I'm going to... Oh, right, you're working. Right. Newcastle on the front foot so far. It's only been a minute and a half. Crossed in. God, St James's Park is a weird looking stadium, isn't it? I've got me Sports Direct mug as well. It is empty, unfortunately, but let me. Hopefully, they've got the stats available. Here we go. Here we go. There we go. Right, as you can see, bit of a change in format. Usually I've got the little thing at the bottom showing who's kicked the ball, who's scored and all that sort of stuff. But we've just got stats on the screen today to avoid as many spoilers as possible, as it is a little bit behind. Kante, 200th appearance in the Premier League for him. There's a lot of score updates, apparently. Burnley now 1-0 up. Reece James plays it back. Thiago Silva, good to see him playing again. Jorginho, skipper today. Rudiger plays it forward. Look, it's a brilliant chest control. Does lose his feet. Chilwell. 3 minutes played. What is this he'sgoal.com you keep telling me to look at? He'sgoal.com. What is that? Oh. Oh, it's very, very in front. Okay, so the timer's already a little bit out here. Which is done me in already. I can't hear anything. There we go. I understand what you said now. Alright, we're 5 minutes in now. So the timer is completely irrelevant. Annoyingly. It's a lot laggier, this stream though. You feel like Longstaff and Maximan is a good combination. Have they not played together so far this season? Is that, I don't know, but is that what you mean by that? Have they not played together? Or... Because if they have, they clearly haven't been a good combination because, yeah, this stream's a bit mudded, I can't lie. It's well in front, but it's very, very laggy. Yeah, I'm just going to stick with this one. I'm a little bit behind, but it doesn't matter. It's a lot better. Thiago Silva, anyway. Sorry. 1-0 Crystal Palace. You're joking. Fuck off. I believed your Burnley goal was disallowed. Oh, no, it's been given. Oh, right. So you've been correct so far, to be fair. If you could send me one, that would be great, replays. Yeah. If you send me it on Twitter or something instead of on the chat. Because the link won't come through. It's fine. I'm fine being a little bit behind, to be fair, but it doesn't really matter. Reece James now crosses it in. Oh, dropped it. 5.5 minutes gone on my stream, so if you're looking to link up yours with mine, then do so. We will try and sort it out for the second half at least. Find a little bit of a better one. Chelsea champions. Chelsea champions. Never forget last year's 94th minute goal against Chelsea. And it's the Cisse goal goes without saying, really, doesn't it? It is 1-0 to Palace. Come on! Yes! Oh, God. South London's #1. We're red and blue. You know it's true. Ooh! Go on, Zara. Zaha. N'Golo Kante now. You're of Europe. We know what we are. Havertz causing issues there. Causing issues for the defence. He's getting more involved than he usually does. I still think when he first joined Chelsea, I thought he was so weak. So weak. Got pushed off the ball so easily. And he's definitely getting stronger. Or whether or not he's put on a bit of weight or something, put on a bit of mass. He certainly can hold himself. He still gets pushed over every now and then. He has done in the last couple of games, that's for sure, but way less than he used to. 45 likes over on YouTube. Again, if you are watching, if you do feel like giving a like to the boys Chelsea Fan TV, then of course, please do so. Of course, if you want to subscribe as well, You'll be notified when we do go live. Every single game covered over on here. It's a good cross. Reece James. It hit Havertz, seemingly, but it's gone out for a corner ball. Kai Havertz to score. The more I'm looking at him play so far today, it's been given as a goal kick. The more I see him play today so far, it does seem as though he's got a goal in him today. I'd be gutted if it was a 0-0. Very unlikely, though. Most goals scored at St James's Park than any other stadium this season in the Premier League. And, of course, Chelsea with one of the best goals per game ratio, or at least goals scored this season. I know it's late. It's very late, I know. You're just going to have to lump it. Deal with it. I apologise. It's not my fault. Havertz picks it up. Hudson-Odoi. Nice little bit of play there. Skips away from the midfielder. Nice. To the edge. Havertz in the middle. Completely out of position, though. Good chance. Falls to Ziyech. Volleyed and cleared away. Well, deflected away. Gallagher assists for Zaha. Yes, Gallagher. My man. Player down. Try that. I mean, I did say. Put it in the old, what's the name? 10 minutes gone. Right, this one's a little bit further in front, yeah. Let's, I'll mute this for now. The time is completely wrong. We are ahead. 10 minutes gone on this one now. So the time, I might just get rid of the time. It's a little bit annoying, isn't it? If I do take it away. Sammy, if you're watching, should I keep it? Because I'm going to be ahead of the timer now by like a minute. Let me know if I need. Should I keep it on the screen or not? Or anyone else in the chat, should I keep the timer? Because it's wrong. It's going to be wrong. I'll keep it up for now. Fuck it. Cheers for the link. $11 minutes gone. Just to clarify, 11 minutes gone on my television. This is a good one. This is a great one. So far, played through. N'Golo Kante, 200th appearance. Semi, welcome to the stream. Hello. Carly, I'll keep it on. I'll keep it on. I'll keep it on. Just imagine it's exactly a minute. I'm a minute in front of the timer on the top above my head. There. Hello. I'll try and sort it out. Goal kick got to Newcastle. Not too much has happened, to be honest. Sloppy game so far, it's got to be said. Thiago Silva headed away, but straight into the feet of the Newcastle midfielder there. Semi. I hope you're not being sarcastic. I hope that is how you actually say it. Already I can tell that this is probably the best Newcastle have started a game this season, and it would be against Chelsea, wouldn't it? It really would. It's so typical, isn't it? N'Golo Kante looking to perform on his 200th appearance. It's mad that Kante has 200 appearances. It seems like he's been at Chelsea for way short. Although that's including his appearances for Leicester as well. It's his 200th appearance for Leicester and Chelsea combined at a Premier League level. Not just at Chelsea. Richie with the cross. Header. Lest we forget that, or let myself remind you that Mendy is between the sticks today. So we are in safe hands given the stats in the past. Wilson and Jorginho getting into potentially a little scuffle there. How is you watching the game? Man's watching the game somehow. We're not. I'm listening to it on the radio. Oh, God. 51 likes. You love to see it. Only 13 minutes gone. If we can get to 100 likes before half time, that would be absolutely brilliant. So get those likes in. The more the better. The more the better. Thiago Silva out wide. Rudiger picks it up. Back to Christensen. Across. Reece James. Nice first touch. Back to Christensen. Champions of Europe. We know what we are. We know what we are. We know what we are. Champions of Europe. Newcastle will sing that soon. No, I feel like Newcastle are going to be like the next PSG. Just absolute money fiends that win fuck all. Probably less than PSG, to be honest. Fezzy Q, thank you for the like. Massively, massively appreciate it. It's so weird. Just like dead on 300 followers on Twitch now. You love to see it. God. It's a good day. Yes, it is. Burnley's 2-0 up. It's not what you want to see. It's not what we want to see at all. I would like to have, I don't know. It's, you know, Burnley, they might have a little bit of momentum coming into the Chelsea game if they do win 2-0. I'm watching Sky Sports News at the same time. It does say that Burnley goal is going to VAR. I think the check has been concluded. I don't know what the fuck has happened to this. It's just disappeared. All right, there we go. It's great play, Newcastle. Oh, bloody hell. Nearly went for the bicycle kick, but didn't lift himself up high enough. Let me get rid of that. So at least then I won't have ads on the fucking thing. Spamming all over the place. Oh, fucking hell. Of course. You got ad blocker on. You can't use these. You got ad blocker on. Oh, just let me use your website. Jesus. Come on. Come on. There we go. God, it's a mess. It's a mess. It's an absolute mess. It's alright though, we're in good hands. Yeah, Burnley doing the bits so far today. 16.5 minutes played at St James's Park. Don't bring these fart chats in the bloody thing again. We had this last time. Oh, made me feel so ill. What did you say? Automatically held for review. I can't remember what it said. It said I've got a kebab and I've just farted. Oh. Yellow card. First of the game. Oh, for Christ's sake. I said disgust. I'm sorry. That has to go to VAR. Hey! Hayden goes into the book. I'm sorry. That's a fucking red. Or at least a check. Christensen left on the deck. Contract talks between him and the club. A bit muddy these days. It's got to be said. That's a fucking red. That's a red card. Let me update the... hang on. Na 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 na, Giroud. Not a lot has happened so far. I'll tell you that much. Not a lot has happened. Reece James. Sorry, Reece. I keep mixing them up. His boot was up as well. He stamped on his fucking leg. Chilwell picks it up. Jorginho now inside. Back to Chilwell. Rudiger now. Thiago Silva. Oh, Thiago Silva. Reece James. Go on. Will we miss Mason Mount's inclusion today? We have done in recent games. Funnily enough, the game he comes back for, he gets a hat-trick and we win 7-0. Here's Ziyech, looks for the chance, a nice little dink in, but it's too much weight on it, and Hudson-Odoi doesn't even try to get on it. If he did, he wouldn't have got it anyway. It was Christensen's fault. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. It's a dirty tackle. Blackburn 2-0 up against Derby. Derby are absolutely fucking mudded. There's no way that they're getting out their sticky little wicket they're in at the moment. Rahies. Against the... I can't say that. You're not allowed to say that anymore. Frankie Lampard. Frankie Lampard. Oh, Frankie Lampard. Oh, Frankie Lampard. He scored 200 against the West Ham. Frankie Lampard. Ooh, ooh. Frankie Lampard. Reece James. Down the wing. Brilliant ball. Brilliant first time pass from Ziyech back to Kante. The counter's on. Here we go. Hudson-Odoi. Great ball again. James in plenty of space. Come on. Oh. Kante picks it up. Ziyech's going to be well offside, and he is. Remains 0-0. 20 minutes to go. Oh, 20 minutes on the clock. 25 minutes to go of regular time. Ziyech miles offside. Poor from Ziyech to be in that position, but even poorer from N'Golo Kante to not acknowledge that he was clearly offside. Wherever you may be, we're the famous CFC. And we don't give a fuck, whoever you may be. We are the famous CFC. Saint Maximin doing his old ducking and weaving as he does. Richie, looking for the cross. Richie! Hudson-Odoi gets absolutely mauled there and he goes down in a heap. Rolling around, slapping the floor. He looks in pain, to be fair. His shoulder might have come out of place there. Then again, it is Hudson-Odoi, so he'll get up in about 2 seconds' time. Oh, no. I take it back. That's blunt force to the... He's fallen over on his knees. This fucking thing. Getting on my wicket, you are. Getting right on my wicket. No, I don't care about the obesity crisis in America. Thank you. Hudson-Odoi down. Probably back up. He is. Needless to say. And is tickety-boo. He's tickety-boo. Absolutely fine. This is the most amount of points that Chelsea have had at this stage in the league since 2014. Can you believe it? I can. We've been a bit muddied over the last few years, or at least since we won it. I think we had less points when we last won it anyway. What was that, 2017-18? No, 2016-17, sorry. Ball absolutely clatters off the referee's bean. Liverpool 2-0 up. Offside? Offside? You're joking. Drop the ball! Jesus. Darlow picks it up. Darlow. Getting closed down by Havertz. Bloody hell, that was a fucking close one there. Darlow dicking around in the 6-yard box. Havertz coming in hot. Not hot enough. Sends it out for a throw in though for Chelsea. Potentially. He does, yeah. Throw into Chelsea. Havertz getting in position. Oh, There wasn't a deflection there. It goes out for a Newcastle throw-in. My bad. There was no deflection there from what I could see. But then who am I to blow against the wind? Hudson-Odoi now. Looking for the pass. Finds Havertz. Have a shot, son! Oh! He does. Goes out for a throw. Hello, hello. We are the Chelsea boys. Hello, hello. We are the Chelsea boys. I can't say the rest either. There's quite a few songs at Chelsea. You just can't say these things anymore. But we do. Ziyech. Lovely bit of play. James with the low-driven cross. Cleared away. Back to James. Kante picks it up. Havertz could be offside here. And he is. Carefree. Wherever you may be. We are the famous CFC. And we don't give a fuck. Whoever you may be. We are the famous CFC. Carefree. Christensen fouled. Rudiger plays it forward. Hudson-Odoi now on the run. Can he do something? Come on. Rudiger looking for the pass. Thiago Silva. Brilliant bit of switch of play there. Back out wide. Hudson-Odoi. Ducking and weaving. Brilliant cross again. Over to James. Can we get it in the box, please? Ziyech now. Strange ball. This is what I mean about Ziyech trying too hard. He's going for the absolute spectacular all the time. And it very rarely pays off. It's got to be said. Jesus. Kick the fucking ball! Jesus. Yeah, Ziyech. You could see what he's trying to do, but it was just never the ball. Never the ball. They're wasting so much time. Hey! Oh, you can't book! Don't you fucking dare book Havertz! It's bollocks! Darlow is holding the ball for like fucking 30 seconds! Ziyech more than Havertz. Havertz has got the techers, and he's got the ability to, on his day, when he's on his day, he can do what needs to be done. But Ziyech is so hit and miss, man. My God. Darlow eventually kicks it forward. Choa's done nothing. If I speak, I'm in big trouble. if I speak, I'm in big trouble. I've said this about Hudson-Odoi for years, or not years, but like the last year or so. Good God. Ever since the Bayern thing, never been the same player. Obviously, he had the injury as well, but I love it when he proves me wrong, though, because it's good for Chelsea. He was destined for such big things. I know he's only 21, for fuck's sake, so there's still plenty of time for him to swing it around, but I don't think it's at Chelsea, personally. I hope it is. I hope it is. Here he is. Prove me wrong, please. Christensen. Jorginho. It's offside. It's a goal. Ziyech with a brilliant shot. I didn't even... I got a little bit I got a little bit excited there. Clearly offside though. There's no fucking debate about it. It's a brilliant finish. It's well offside. You could see it immediately. How? How? It's a great shot, great finish. Don't get me wrong, but how on earth has the keeper not saved that? It's such a weird position. Replay's going absolutely mental. What a finish. What a finish. Keeper should have... I feel like the keeper should have saved that. Order of the day from Graham Jones, who has no managerial experience in this level, is just fucking waste as much time as possible. Clearly. And understandably, because that was always going to be the offer. 5 at the back. 5 at the back. Interim manager. Against the top of the league. The number 1 most obese state in America is... What do we reckon? Well, some of these adverts are so weird, man. Chilwell, Rudiger. Crossed in, Hudson-Odoi. It's quite an Oregon. Oregon. You reckon? Wasn't expecting anyone to say Oregon, to be honest. Rudiger. Have a shot, son. Great! Kante! Oh my god, I was expecting some fucking spectacular volley there. Half an hour gone. Christensen now plays it inside, middle of the field. Thiago Silva picks it up. Rudiger, shot. Oh, it hits Havertz. Or Lascelles. I thought it hit Havertz, personally. Oregon, not even close. Oh, you learn something new every day. You learn something new every day. 3-0 to Liverpool. Jeez Louise. I never knew Oregon was known as such a fat state. You can tell we have no target men on the pitch. You could be right, to be fair. Havertz, as good as he is, as clinical as he is at finishing, when he has the ball, certainly recently, it seems like he doesn't really know what the fuck to do. What's going here now? Jesus Christ. You get about 20 minutes of good viewing, and then it just descends into bloody advert central on this bloody website. Jesus. Get off me screen, you bastard. Go on. Get out of it. There you go. Where's NC? Is that... NC. North Carolina? North Carolina! Home of Bojangles. Or is that South Carolina? I think it's South Carolina, isn't it? Well, it might be Carolina all in general, but... Gotta love a bit of Bojangles. I think I said this to you before, wasn't it? You're the one that I spoke to before. Oh, this stream is actually fucking mudded. Oh my god, the amount of ads. The amount of ads is ridiculous. My god. She's having her chips. Yes, sir. Bojangles. Bojangles. I've never had it. I'm interested to try. Apologies. There's some technical difficulties going on here. I have got one going, but it's a little bit behind. Oh, I'm just going to have to lump it. It's not too long to go in this half. 32 minutes on the clock. I'm actually behind my timer at this point. North Carolina. New York. I've been New York once, although it was for like 3 days. New Jersey, everyone was so healthy. God, there was not a single person who was like fat. Christensen foul. Oi! How has that gone our way? Christensen all over Wilson. Wilson! He's backing into Christensen, to be fair. It's a foul given to Chelsea. Jorginho picks it up. Kante. James. Jorginho once again. Oh, cut out. Havertz, the target man on that occasion is Ziyech. Picks it up. Hudson-Odoi. Jorginho. James crosses it. Open goal! Used! Oh my fucking God! Ziyech, man! How? How? What? Open goal. Open fucking goal. Crossed in, Ziyech with a brilliant chance. It was driven at him with force. I'll give him that, but Jesus Christ, it should have been a goal. Should have been a goal. No surprise to me, Chelsea are struggling against fucking Newcastle. It's always going to be that we're either going to absolutely slap them in the second half, or you know, it's just going to be a mudded 0-0 draw or a late goal for Newcastle. No, replays, man, that doesn't work. It's fine. There's only 10 minutes to go until the second half, or till the end of the half. Still 2-0 to Liverpool. 66 likes. Very, very strong. 10 minutes to go until half time. If we can get it up to 80 likes, I reckon we get it to 80 likes really, really quick, to be fair. Played over the top. Lascelles, or whatever his name is, cuts it out. It wasn't, it was Kraft. Yeah, it's alright, man. No worries. We shouldn't be, but we could be. We could definitely be 1-0 up, but we're not. Coulda, shoulda, woulda, and all that. Ooh. 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 South London's #1. We're red and blue. Ooh. Still 1-0 to Palace against City as well. What a fucking result that would be. Jesus Christ. We absolutely have to win this now with Liverpool in top form as it stands. They're going to be the ones to beat this season. It's Man City. I don't think they necessarily have the well, they still have the same quality that they've always had, but I don't know. They don't seem the same team that they have been recently. In recent... That's never a foul! We're looking not shaky, but we're looking easily agitated. Easily agitated, and we're rising to it as well. How there's only one yellow card in this game, I've got not a fucking Scooby. It's never a foul there, though. Chelsea on the break, then. BT Sport. It's not on BT Sport, Benny. Benny! Benny and the Jets. I'm way too young to know that. Here's Rudiger. Go on, Rudy. Go on! Oh, it's a shit ball, man. Don't you complain? You played the fucking shit ball. So much fucking power on it, for Christ's sake. Hudson-Odoi's fast. He's rapid, but yeah, there's no way he's getting that. I couldn't even tell you what channel I'm watching. I would, but I don't even. It doesn't even say what it is. Benny. Tell him to bring me my money. No, bounce, man. Rudiger, 470k, man. Bounce with that. Bounce. Bounce. Never that. If you think Rudiger's worth the 470k a week, you're joking. You're absolutely joking. He's class, don't get me wrong. Arguably, somehow he's become one of the best defenders in the world at the moment. But fucking 470 a week is a joke. That's a joke. Tuchel is going to get he's going to get booked. Okay, Richie's been booked. I'm wondering how Tuchel hasn't been booked, because he's complaining a lot, understandably as well. But it is Richie that goes in the book instead, for now. Benny. Is it 200k? I heard everywhere was saying he wants 470k. 400. I heard 400 first, then it was 470, and now it's 400. Well, you're saying 200. Time wasting as well. Like, it's been the entire fucking half. And it's only been 39 minutes. And there's been more time wasted by Newcastle than we've actually probably played, to be fair. Thiago Silva. Looking to line one up. 20 points so far this week on fantasy. Think it'll be a good week. I can never be around. I can't be asked to do fantasy football. It's so long to keep up with. I did it once back in like when it first started, and I couldn't keep up with it. We'll have to get a Chelsea Fan TV Patreon fantasy league or something. Sammy, mate, that's a good idea. Unless that you've got one already. A Patreon fantasy league would be a belter, surely. That's why you hired me, mate. I've got these big old brain ideas. Hudson-Odoi, good cross. Potentially, no. Over the bar. Cameraman, then he fell over there. Tell them to bring me my money. Mount's definitely being missed so far. 5 minutes to go. It's a very boring game. So it wasn't to start. I was actually quite enjoying it, to be fair. The vibe of the game was quite good. The time wasting started. It's kind of deaded it. I can't lie. It's a shit house tactic, and they've implemented it quite well, to be honest. They're getting a rise out of some of the Chelsea players for sure. Honestly, wouldn't be surprised if this ends 0-0. I really wouldn't. They're defending very well, Newcastle. 3-0 to Burnley now. Jesus. 2-1. Brighton with a goal back at Anfield. You never know. You never know. Go on to Seagulls. Southampton leading against Watford as well. 200k is fucking nothing. Like, he can have 200k a week. For sure. 200k is nothing. It's calm. That being said, though, 400k is a joke. I don't know if that was ever actually a thing, but I saw plenty of places saying that was the case. It's back up. 43 and a half minutes gone. We know what we are. We know what we are. Champions of Europe. We know what we are. We scored one. We could do it again. Someone was saying Lukaku's on like 450 grand a week for Chelsea. I don't know if that's true. I don't look into the fees or the salaries that players have. It's a great chance here for Chelsea. A layoff type free kick. It's dead down the middle though. Easy chance for the keeper to save this. It depends who's going to take this. Ziyech and James lining up. James steps over it. Ziyech! It's well over the bar. Had to shoot. Had to shoot. 75 likes with just under a minute to go of normal time. If we can get to 80, as I said, 80 likes before the end of the first half, that's 5 of you. 5 people. Hit the like button. Let's get this show on the road. If we can get to 100 before the start of the second half, then whew. Rudiger. Christensen. 3 minutes of added time to go. Here's Reece James running down the wing. It's a shit. Ziyech needs to fuck off, man. He's so dead. He's so dead. Jesus Christ. Some of the fucking passes he does are so poor. He does way more poor passes. He's a counter-attack it. Taken down. Nothing given. I don't know how that wasn't a foul, but we'll take it. Get up! With his stupid headband. Ziyech passes it. Finds his intended purpose. N'Golo Kante now. Rudiger all the way. Surely Kante. Come on, son! James. Out wide. Ziyech. Crosses it. Chance! Kicked away. There's a brilliant chance there. And eventually, the referee he just gives in to the fucking fans. He's fine! He's fine! He's fine, man. Fuck off. He stays down. He knows he can hear the fans going mental. He stays down. They get the foul. Or not the foul, but they stop play. He's fine! I understand how annoying it must have been played to play against Chelsea back in the days of Mourinho. You think when we were like parking the bus on a regular basis, we invented the. It was because of Chelsea that the rule, the fucking park the bus thing was a thing. You think it's on FIFA? Well, it was on FIFA for the longest time. The park the bus tactic. So I haven't got a leg to stand on in terms of moaning at that they are parking the bus or defending or shithousing it with wasting time. We've done this so many times. So Chelsea fans cannot complain. All you can do is applaud that they do it very well. It's fucking annoying though, isn't it? It really is. Wasting time again. Here we go. Darlow pouncing about, bouncing it. 30 seconds of regular time to go. Added time, sorry. We are going to cut to a halftime break as usual to display the halftime facts. Have a little bit of 5-minute break. I need to go to the men's room. Top up my water. And in 5-10 minutes after, City are losing 1-0. And they have a red card. You joking? Yes! Oh my God. Fucking Palace. Get in there! Laporte got sent off. Rudiger, if we can get... fuck me. This is not the time for the fucking thing to cut out now. Jesus Christ. Please, no. I'm going to be so annoyed. I'm going to be so annoyed. I'm going to be so annoyed. I'm just going to move back to this one just in case. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, jeez. No, I don't want AliExpress. Go away. There we go. Oh, it's half time. There you go. Oh, right. Listen, boys. It's half time. Newcastle play so negatively, needed to be relegated. Don't want to see this shit team in the Prem. You're absolutely right, mate. I'll approve your message, although it is kind of hateful. I completely agree. It is half time, boys. We will transition very quickly to the old live scores page. I will be... It's been working fine until you asked, and now it's frozen. We'll be back very shortly. It is half time. It is 0-0 at St James's Park. I'll update the league table and the scores appropriately. It is 1-0 as well at half time to Crystal Palace. Edison, it's all kicking off. Edison's in the book now. But do what you need to do. Go and have a break. Whatever you need to do. I'll be back very, very shortly. 5-10 minutes maximum. I will see you shortly, whether you're watching on Twitch or on YouTube. I love you all. As always, stay tuned. We'll be back very shortly. Yes, boys. Right, we're back. We're back. Live scores. Shall we have a look? Shall we have a look? See a little gander. It's pretty all over the place so far with the scores. Of course, Arsenal won 2-0. Just as a reminder, 3-0 at the moment between Burnley and Brentford. Liverpool winning 2-1 at home to Brighton. Brighton scoring the most recent goal in that game. Crystal Palace are causing a bit of a ruckus at Man City, it would seem. Ederson was booked at half-time once the whistle had gone. And a red card for Laporte in the last minute or so of that half as well. It is 1-0 to Palace in that game. Watford losing at home to Southampton as well. It is 0-0 at St James's Park. Just a quick reminder as well for those of you watching over on YouTube or on Twitch as well. If you want to tune in, I'll be staying on Twitch as well. The schedule is obviously the watch along and then player ratings. Of course, then I'll be going off, and then uploaded on YouTube will be the match review from whoever's doing that. I think probably Mackie, but I think she's at the game, so you never know. Match day vlog as well, probably Lewis, but you never know. It could be someone else. Wouldn't be surprised if it is Lewis though. City are losing, LOL. They are indeed, SA. The table as it stands, nothing to be worried about. We are still in a good position as it stands. Liverpool, of course, are really doing well this season. They're a point ahead of us at half time. I'm going to try, and the game should be starting any minute now, to be fair. So hopefully it hasn't. No, not yet. Halftime stats, just, of course, there was a bit of time. It was a late starting game as well, and it was a late finish at half-time. First half, I mean, if I could show you what I'm looking at right now, it's the goal threat. Chelsea absolutely dominating. No shots on target for either side. 6 total shots for Chelsea, 2 for Newcastle. 75% possession for Chelsea at half-time. 25 for the home side. And equal on fouls. Only 2 yellow cards given in this game, which is bizarre considering the amount of time wasting that has occurred during this game. But I digress. Chelsea are in the driving seat, kind of. We aren't really doing as much as we could do necessarily. 3 likes away on YouTube from 100 likes. So if you are watching, if you haven't liked, 3 likes is all I'm asking for. And of course, by all means, feel free to subscribe. And again, I will bit of a, shout out to myself. Join the community over on Twitch and all of my social media platforms. Chelsea Fans XI on all available platforms, every single platform you can think of, or at least relevant platforms, including TikTok. YouTube and TikTok include my reactions, none of which, of course, so far today. Twitter for plenty of updates with the Chelsea news, team sheets, team lineups. If you want to see that before we go live, I always post on there. And Chelsea Fans XI over on Instagram as well. Twitch, I stream exactly what you see on YouTube over on Twitch as well, as to what you're seeing on YouTube. A very quick reminder of the upcoming fixtures: Malmo, Burnley, Leicester, and Juventus. And I feel that girl's pain. There's a girl currently on screen fast asleep on her boyfriend's shoulder in the stands. And it has not been the most entertaining of games. Welcome. 104 likes now. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Again, just as a quick reminder, for those of you that are just tuning in, there will be a player ratings segment after the show. Maybe 15, 20 minutes or so, just as we go over rating some of the players as we did after the Southampton game in the Carabao Cup. Of course, as well, we drew Brentford in the Carabao Cup. So that is another game in the Carabao Cup that won't be televised for Chelsea. You never know, though. You never know. Some big games. It's Tottenham, West Ham, and Arsenal versus... I don't even know. I can't remember. But it would be I'll be surprised if Chelsea Brentford gets televised. You never know, though. You never know. Carol, Gamey is streaming the match live. Good for him. Good for him. The players coming out momentarily. Chelsea players making their way down the tunnel out for the second half. We might as well switch over. No substitutions to make at half-time. We will just quickly glance over the starting lineup for Chelsea, of which hasn't changed as far as I'm aware. Lacking creativity from Mount and Pulisic. I mean, you're not wrong. You're not incorrect. I mean, they haven't done much this game, partly because they're not playing. But there you go. 3-1 to Liverpool. You're joking. Hasn't even started. What are you talking about? But we are moments away. They're all doing a fucking... What is that all about? They're all coming out the tunnel, Newcastle players, doing a little shimmy or whatever over some cones before the second half commences. We are moments away from the second half. Strap yourselves in, because hopefully it's going to be a bit more entertaining than the first half. That is for goddamn sure. Just a quick glance over the halftime stats as well before we commence in the second half. I can see potentially an upset happening here. I'll be honest. It's, you never know. Kickoff has started. Here we go. Second half between the Magpies and the Blues. Let me turn the music off. It's getting on my tits. And we are underway. Stats available. And just like that, the stream goes down. Brilliant. Fucking excellent. Sat through all of that. All of that. Give it, where is it? Hello? Oh, God. Luckily, every Chelsea game is on TV for the foreseeable. Well, the Burnley game isn't, to be honest, but we will have to... Fucking Jesus Christ, what is going on? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Hopefully no early goals. It's just completely disappeared. What's going on? Hello? Here we go. Right, we're back. We're back. We're back. Welcome back, everyone that's tuning in. 109 likes now over on YouTube. Brilliant. You love to see it. You love to see it. Darlow. Time-wasting king for Newcastle here today. The amount of ads on the fucking screen, honestly. I wanna be Edward. Go on, the Mendy. Here's Rudiger. Ziyech. N'Golo Kante now. Chilwell. Rudiger. Out wide. Christensen. Plays it in the middle. Ziyech now picks it up. It's a shot! Oh, off the post! Oh! It's just not Ziyech's day. It's never his day, really, if we're being completely honest. How has that not gone in? You're right. Ziyech lines it up. It's a deflection. And how lucky can you be, man? You're right. You're right. Ziyech has Mr. Waffle, 69. You're totally right, mate. Hudson-Odoi looking to... challenge, 48 minutes on the clock, and Ziyech has had a day to forget. You're exactly right. Hopefully he can rectify his performance. He's tried his hardest. I say this every game that Ziyech plays. He just tries too hard and it doesn't pay off. It's really unlucky. It really is. Yeah, your luck's either in or it's out. And for now, Ziyech just is really unlucky. Arguably more unlucky than Werner, if that's even possible. Man City will undoubtedly turn it around. Jorginho now picks it up. Kante. He's not been as quick on his toes as he usually is, I've got to say. That being said, plays it. Fucking awful pass from Kante. Put Jorginho in the mud a little bit here. Jorginho finds Chilwell nonetheless. Back inside. Kante once again. Thiago Silva now. Can he find the pass? He finds Rudiger. So many Newcastle players back. He finds it's a brilliant chance. Havertz, open your body, son. What are you doing? Here he is. Shot, save, comfortable from Darlow. Yeah. I honestly, this has the feel of a game where we're going to try and not get anywhere at all because of how much they're defending, how deep they're defending, how many players they got back behind the ball all game. Time wasting alike. And they're going to get either a penalty or just a fucking late goal. Or a draw. I cannot see Chelsea scoring at the moment. We haven't got the players on the field that can really provide that sort of, that sort of play. Havertz trying as much as he can, but even then he's still quite... I've always said he's quite a lazy looking player. Very, just hasn't got that extra bit of enthusiasm in him. We know what he can do, and the way he plays does work in some games, but when he plays like he is... His style of play doesn't work in a game like this where you need that extra bit of enthusiasm, an extra bit of speed in the game. It's not coming off so far for Havertz. Ziyech, really the closest to come to the goal as many times this game. He scored, but it was given offside. Ziyech hitting the post just a moment ago, and it just is not his day. Offside a few times. That being said, Christensen looking for the play. Kante doesn't like to shoot. You're right. He doesn't. I don't know if he's ever been told don't shoot or he just doesn't shoot. He's too nice. He just doesn't like to shoot. 1, maybe 2-0 finish for Chelsea. That's wishful thinking. I did say 2-0 at the beginning of the game. And I thought I might be... That could be generous towards Newcastle, to be honest. Rudiger plays it in. Oh, it's a great chance and awful first touch from Ziyech. It takes it out for a throw-in, maybe? Corner ball. Throw in. No. Again, poor touch from Ziyech. Takes it out for a throw-in. Chelsea now. Rudiger back on the ball. Christensen. Have a shot! Hudson-Odoi. I don't know why we're not shooting more often. It's fucking pissing me off. No goal threat on the bench. I know. Who have we got? Kepa. You never know. Rudiger now plays it in. Ziyech being hounded. Jorginho with the first time shot. It's way over the bar. Alonso might provide something. Chilwell's been very quiet this game. He has been very quiet. Unfortunately for him, I don't see him getting that 5 goals in 5 games. Barkley could be his game. You never know. Loftus-Cheek and Saul, I don't see them really providing anything that the centre midfielders aren't really doing already, to be quite honest with you. So many defensive players and goalkeepers on the bench. We've got arguably one attacking player. And even then, Barkley isn't really attacking, is he? He is, but he's not. Does he provide the threat? Not really. And I don't really think Barkley is the first player on his team sheet that he's going to bring on. Brilliant support from the Chelsea fans nonetheless in the stands. Rudiger plays it back. This is where we're going to get caught. Fucking around in defence. Then as soon as Newcastle score, if they do get a goal, it's done. It's done. They're going to fucking defend out their arse like they have done all game. Saul is... He is I guess, again, he is attacking, but does he really provide that attacking? That he hasn't quite found his form in the league. Kante goes into the book. It's all going wrong. You know if Kante goes in a book, it's something's happening. Something's in the air. It's all going fucking tits up. Kante in the book. Free kick to Newcastle. Bizarre, innit? We go from winning... Oh, Jesus Christ. Chest and a volley. That could have gone anywhere. Luckily, it went in the face of Wilson. Ziyech clears it up top. Brilliant fucking ball. And Havertz is fouled. That's a foul. Thank you. And another booking. It's there. The bookings are coming out quick and fucking speedy right now. Lascelles goes in the book as well. And the referee's on one in this second half. Everyone's getting booked. You get a booking. You get a booking. We're all getting booked. I'll get booked in a second. How Tuchel hasn't been booked yet, I don't know. It's just one of those games, boys. It's one of those games. If we get a goal, we get a goal. But if I'd be very surprised if we do, to be honest. It's backs against the wall for Newcastle, but they're doing it very, very well. Hudson-Odoi, Rudiger takes a swing at it, and it's just it really does sum up the performance of Chelsea. We cannot seem to get even close to putting something together here. Newcastle fans are loving it, though. Junior, I feel you, mate. I feel you. So, Maximum. Oh, no. We're on the counter suddenly. Stream just went ahead. Ziyech. Havertz. Counter attack. So, Maximum. Once again, they're on one. So Maximum does a front flip and Jorginho will be going in the book. Or is it Ziyech? If it's Ziyech, he needs to come off because he's pissing me off now. It's Ziyech. Ziyech's in the book. He's had an absolute howler of a game. He's tried and tried and tried. You've got to give him the benefit of the doubt, really. Arguably, he's been the most impactful player this game, but for good and bad reasons. He's going to get himself sent off. He's losing his rag. I think he's losing his temper a little bit. I'm clueless, am I? I'm absolutely clueless. I don't think I even said anything controversial then, did I? What did I say? Just commenting on the game. Allow me. So Maximum headed away. Thiago Silva all as far as the edge of the 18-yard box rather, and Rudiger ushers it out for a goal kick, of which it will be. Can't give out to Ziyech so far. For once, he's trying. He's trying, but it's not really enough. He's booked now, and he's getting frustrated. If there's anyone that needs to get subbed, or arguably Ziyech's been the best player. He's provided the most. He's done the most in front of goal, but he's going to get himself sent off, I think, if he's not careful. He must be so frustrated right now. He can't score to save his life, and he's now been booked. It's troublesome. It's a troublesome situation for him. It could either go really well in the next few minutes or really bad. We need to make a substitution, but like I say, if you look at the subs to my bottom right, Who the fuck do you bring on? Who do you bring on? Chilwell now. Rudiger. Some strange passing for Rudiger, but it always seems to come off. Here's Chilwell once again. Edge of the box. Too slow! Too slow! Are Newcastle just going to do this all season now? Just play like this? Or at least until January when they buy one player who's like completely out of their prime, but they spend like 40 million, 50 million on. Just to show that just to flex that they have money now. Brilliant 1-2 between Chilwell and Hudson-Odoi. Chilwell crosses it in! Oh! Ziyech front post. Sends it out for a corner ball. Clark with the header out. An hour on the clock. Yeah, red card would be the difference maker in this. And, you're right, Bleach, mate. You're fucking absolutely spot on. First corner of the game. Barkley or Alonso up top. I've said this from day. Alonso as a striker on day, especially in games like this. In games like this where we're struggling, put Alonso up front. Fuck it. Someone goes down in the box. James! Comfortable save. Thiago Silva's down in the box. Muniz isn't... Munzo isn't playing, I don't think. Jazwini! Nice of you to eventually show up, mate. Jesus Christ. I'm joking. I'm not joking. Thiago Silva, no VAR check on that foul in the box. City have equalised. Palace can't do it against 10 men. It's a substitution shortly happening. Almiron coming on for... oh, he's going to score, isn't he? Fucking look at him. He's such a shithouse looking player, isn't he? Fuck me. Home symbols. There we go. One on, one off. Almiron. He just has the look of a player that's going to cause a fucking ruckus. They're bringing on an attacking player despite how defensive they're playing, which is just making me think they're just suddenly going to go for it all of a sudden. What have they got to lose? You think, like I said, a draw isn't good for them. It's not. They need a win. Shit throw from Chilwell. Oh, St. Maximin setting the jellies. Thiago Silva. Oh, it's muddy. We've got rid of it eventually, though. Kante with a high boot. St. Maximin now. Oh, it's going all wrong. Chelsea don't know what the fuck to do. There's no one. Our bench is so dusty. It's so dusty. Run, don't play it across the fucking box. Stupid twat. I'm losing me rag here. Almiron. Who do we think's coming off? It's going to be Wilson, surely. There's a double change. Hudson-Odoi now. Jorginho. I hate to say it. I don't hate to say it, but we missed someone like Werner in this game. Even then, at least he does something. This is just all pass and no fucking venom in our attacks at all, man. It's bizarre, isn't it? It's just what's going on? We won 7-0 last game. 7! Without Lukaku or Timo Werner, but against these cunts, no! Loftus-Cheek's coming. Oh, that's a great chance. Oh, Jesus Christ. Crossed in, hits the side netting. Loftus-Cheek coming on as well. The double substitution for the home side, Newcastle. And it's Almiron and some other geezer I can't recognise straight off the bat. I can't lie. Is it Hayden coming off? Four changes. Hayden off, Fraser off. Willock and Almiron coming on. Kante goes off. Barkley coming on as well. It's all happening here. Ziyech coming off as well. Jesus Christ, it's all happening here. So many subs all at once. Who is it? It was Kante off for Loftus-Cheek. So much going on. Jesus Christ. Plenty of time for something to happen for either side, to be honest. Hudson-Odoi. Reece James. Takes it down! Yes! What a goal! Takes it down exceptionally well. Puts it on his favoured left foot. Rockets it into the top corner. Yes! Come on! What a fucking goal! I said his favoured left foot. His fucking right foot as well, isn't he? He's got a smile on his face to say, how the fuck did I do that? But he's done it nonetheless. We've just made the subs. 1-0 to the boys. Reece James on the fucking score sheet. Get in there! Yes! Jesus Christ! What a goal! Hudson-Odoi lofts it in, headed away. Reece James takes it down, opens it up onto his left foot. Absolutely just fucking smacks it into the top corner. What a goal! Oh! Jesus Christ, what a goal. And out of absolutely nowhere. Yes! Gods! In a game I did not fucking see us scoring for the longest of times. There's gob all over my mic everywhere. I don't give a shite. We're 1-0 up. And let me just allow me to update after my little fanatics. Get in there. Oh. Fraser's come off for Willock as well, just as a little reminder. Come on. Still plenty of time to go. Rest assured, I think we give them a taste of their own medicine. I hope we don't. I hope we just go out and absolutely fucking clatter them at this point. Wherever you may be, we are the famous CFC. Come on, over the top. Reece James looking to make an attempt, or at least challenge for it. A goal is a goal. Couldn't give a rat's ass about the goal. It's a fucking brilliant goal. What do you mean, what a goal is a goal? A goal is a goal. What a goal it was! Rudiger. Hudson-Odoi. We know who we are. Champions of Europe. We know who we are. Come on. Yes! Oh, who would have thought? 19th place Newcastle. I'm going as mental as I am. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. When a game is as shit house as this game has been, a goal is a goal is a goal. I don't care who we're playing. I'll celebrate no matter what when Chelsea score. Could be playing Gillingham for all I give a fuck. When it's been so hard to get a goal, and it has, when we got one eventually, Reece James of all fucking people, Ross Barkley just clattered to the floor there. Yeah. It's not a goal. A goal is a goal, because what a fucking goal it was. But I know what you mean. A goal is a goal in the fact that we are winning. I'd say somehow. Not somehow, but... It's still 1-0 to Palace, by the way. So whoever said it was 1-1 and that Man City equalised, you lying bastard. Loftus-Cheek. Rudiger. I could show you the game, but I won't. I can't. Nearly 70 minutes played. Havertz. Stream's a little bit muddy right now. Christensen, Jorginho picks it up. Go on. Go on. We're missing Azpilicueta as well. I can't, bloody, what's his name? Con. Your beloved Azpilicueta. Yes. He has an impact on the game. He's a skipper for a reason. People doubted Dave's ability as a skipper for years. No one can deny that Azpilicueta is a class captain at this point. It took a while for him to get into that role, but when he does play, you do feel like there's a togetherness in this side. And although there is now that we've scored, before we scored, it was all over the fucking shop. We looked like we didn't know what we were doing. We didn't know how to cope against the team when they were defending hard. We missed the Azpilicueta obviously has been out injured or whatever. What the fuck was wrong with him? But he is in the subs. Shouldn't really need to come on at this point. Don't risk him. But we do need him back in the squad. Havertz takes it out. Corner ball to Chelsea. Welcome Ethiopia. Adane. Tigist. Adane. Welcome from Ethiopia. City's goal was offside, was it? 20 minutes to go. It's 2-2! Yes! Brighton with the equaliser! Get in there! Jesus! Somehow it's all coming up Millhouse suddenly. Brighton with the equaliser. Burnley 3-0 to the good against Brentford. All the same. But it's 2-2 at Anfield. Brighton causing an upset. It's a chance. Rudiger with the header. Back out to Chilwell, who crosses it in. It's straight into the first defender. Maddy, maddy, mad. Maddy, mad. Yeah, St. Maximan's a weird guy, man. As the size of the bastard, the size of him, and he goes down as easily as he does. It's embarrassing, isn't it? Such a strong guy. There's an 81% chance that Chelsea win this, apparently. 3% chance for Newcastle and a 16% of a draw. A second goal would be good. Just a little bit of insurance on top of that. Jorginho plays it. Barkley intercepted it, even though it was meant for Hudson-Odoi. Jorginho looking for the pass now, out wide. Christensen now. Ruben. Havertz. Ruben. Havertz again. James. Christensen. Get those likes in, boys. Chelsea winning. If you're feeling happy with the result so far, Maybe not happy with the game, I understand. But if you're happy that Chelsea are winning, by all means, get the likes in. Let's try and get to 150 before the end of the game. That would be incredible. It's the sign of champions, boys. If we win games like this, I mean, on paper, we should be fucking slapping them around the pitch. But when they come out playing the way they have, it's games like this. You persevere. If we win games like this, then we are we're en route for a championship winning season. Put it that way. We're winning games that aren't necessarily a guaranteed win, even though, like I say, this should be a guaranteed win, really. But there's a lot going on at Newcastle these days, so there's factors to put in as to why. Obviously, they're playing 5 at the back, and when they say 5 at the back, they mean 10 at the back. Chelsea just teasing them at the moment now, playing it around easily. Rudiger now. Newcastle are even trying. We just need to hold the ball. Don't give it away so easily. For fuck's sake. It's St. Maximin now. Cleared. Forwards. Mendy now. Great pass from Mendy to Chilwell. Newcastle aren't even trying. They're not even trying. Just hold the ball. There's 15 minutes to go. Hudson-Odoi loses out. Oh. Silly, silly foul. Don't Chelsea play 7 at the back? I mean, you could argue that Chelsea play 5 at the back, really. We play 3 at the back, but you could argue that we do play 5 at the back, technically. But our team sheet says otherwise. The stream is down. Brilliant. Oh, God. I can't even be watched. I'm so stressed watching this fucking game. I can't even be asked to watch the rest of it, to be honest. Oh, just end already. Player ratings to come shortly as well, right after the game. Hudson-Odoi. God, everything's cut out. I've seen we've scored. It would seem we've scored. Which you love to see. But no reaction on my part. Yeah, everywhere's down. Everywhere's down. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, there we go. It is 2. I'm looking at it now. Reece James cuts in. Oh, my God. What a fucking... Hits it. Open goal, pretty much. It's a goal. 2-0. There we go. Unfortunately, I didn't get to see it. Fucking annoying. But nonetheless, it's 2-0 to the boys. Come on! These things happen, boys. At least I saw the first one. Oh, man. I can't wait for a stretch of games that are actually on telly so I don't miss anything. Fuck's sake. It is what it is. Both places I was watching the game cut out. Play Reece as striker. Henry Boxer, welcome to Chelsea Fan TV. Thank you for the membership subscription, or I don't even know how to describe it, but there you go. There's one of our own. He's one of our own. Reece James is on a hat-trick. Played forward. Played forward. Havertz with the chance! Take it down! It's a penalty, surely! It's all going right now! Penalty to the Blues. Is he onside? That's the question. Look at the stats! Jesus Christ, 17 shots! Fuck me! It's a penalty, man. It's a pen. It's a pen. It's a penalty. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. Jorginho's a cunt. He's a cunt. What is he doing? Give him the ball! Give Reece the ball, man! Is it too much to ask? Give it to him! What a twat, honestly. Give it to Reece, man. What are you doing? Allow it. What are you doing? Why not give it to him? What a cunt. Fuck me. Jesus Christ. Jorginho up to step. That is a moist move, man. They're not coming back. They're not coming back. Jorginho steps up. And it's a goal. 3-0. There we go. He celebrates like he's won the fucking game. Go away. Go away. Go away. I love Jorginho, but fuck off. What are you doing? Weird moves. That is a weird move, man. Celebrating like he's won the game. What are you doing? I'd be fuming. If I was Reece James, I'd be absolutely fuming. I know he's not the penalty taker, but in a game like this, you're 2-0 up. They're not coming back. It is what it is. Jorginho is the penalty taker, so you know you have to allow it, I suppose. He scores and goes, oh, what are you doing? What are you doing? 3-0 though to the boys, nonetheless. It's a walk in the park. It's a walk in the park as it stands. It's a strange one. It's been a struggle up to the first goal. And just like that, my skybox goes out. And that can fuck off. Jonjo Shelby's come on. I can't even be asked to update that. I'm fuming. I'm actually so annoyed for Reece James. Shelby on for Longstaff. Am I the only one that thinks that was like such a dick move? Why not give it to him? I don't get it. How often is Reece James going to have a chance to score a hat-trick, for fuck's sake? Like, strange. Regardless, it is 3-0. We don't want to be embarrassed like what we used to Norwich. Better play was frustrating. It's 3. I'm not saying Newcastle have defended really well. They've played a system. It worked for the longest time, but now it's 3-0. You're mudded. So it might as well be 7-0 for all you care. Like, it's all the same. Why you didn't just go for the win, I don't know. At least try and score. But Chelsea have absolutely dominated the entire game pretty much. If anything, You just bored the life out of your own fans, pretty much, and made them sit through this just to lose 3-0. Maybe more. Offside. Regardless, good save from Mendy. The time ticking down. 6 minutes to go. I don't understand it personally, to be honest. Jorginho is the penalty taker. I totally get it, but Newcastle are not coming back from this. Even at 2-0 down, they're not coming back. So a penalty for Reece James just to make up, or at least give him a chance to score a hat-trick, was such an easy decision to make. But Jorginho is the best player in the world, according to UEFA. So it makes sense that he needs to score a goal. Needs to keep up appearances. Just playing down the clock. 5.5 minutes to go. And at this point, it is a formality. 138 likes over on YouTube. Feel free to either like or subscribe. Chelsea Fans XI, the links are above my head, a lot above the score sheet as to my Twitch and YouTube account. Do you reckon there is a chance that we could buy Werner? I've heard that rumours are floating. There's no fucking chance. If he leaves, he's not going to another club in the Premier League that are worse than Chelsea. Like, if he's got a chance to score, it's going to be for a team like Chelsea or Liverpool or Man City. If he leaves, he's going to a foreign club. He's either going back to Germany or he's going to Italy. There's no two ways about it. He's never going to join it. He struggles in the Premier League. So he's not going to go to a team that's worse than us in the Premier League. You are getting a matchday vlog. You are indeed. Ignore the Premier League table and the scores. But the Chelsea Fan TV schedule, as you can see, watch along with me. Player ratings to follow straight after the game, if those of you that want to stay tuned and do that with me. And then a match review and a match day vlog shortly after that. Liverpool score. It's 2-2. It's 2-2. I did just say ignore the scores because they are wrong. I haven't updated those because that was for half time. Lucy Scott, thank you for liking and subscribing. Top of the league. We're having a laugh. James nearly with the hat-trick there. Hudson-Odoi makes way for Saul. Wouldn't necessarily... The commentator just said he's had a terrific game. I would not describe it as a terrific game necessarily, but a good game nonetheless. He's not had a bad game, but terrific is pushing it a little bit too far, I would say. Bear with me. I'm just updating all the stuff for the end of the game. Hang on. Allow me. It's going to get rowdy. Right, we're all done. It shouldn't change too much unless Liverpool get a winner in the last minute. It should all stay as it is right now. And a draw for Liverpool and a loss for Man City. Chelsea capitalising for once. So rare that we capitalise. Like I say, a draw for Liverpool at Anfield, a loss for Man City at the Etihad. We are doing very, very well if we do secure the win here, which we have pretty much. Mendy fucking around there. A foul is given really, really quickly. We are top of the league. Say we are top of the 2 seconds. Hello. I'm back. Oh, so many people have left. We're back. Still 3-0. Sammy, mate, I'm sorry. I couldn't hold it any longer. I apologise. I'll make it up to you. Don't worry. Whoa. I've just seen myself fucking sit down. Look, fucking... Born to win, says Hanan Njenga. I'm pretty sure I said that right. Quick update. Ooh, it's finished 2-2 at Anfield. It's 2-0 to Palace. Come on! Yes! 2-2 at Anfield. Palace 2-0 up. Come on, the Eagles! Yes! Get in there! Running down the clock. 15 seconds to go. Full time. 3 points and a clean sheet. I'm hearing it's done. Done and dusted it at St James's Park. And the stream's gone. And I'll just go off of there. It's done. Boys! Yes! Come on. Oh, man. Jesus Christ. Let me give me a couple of seconds just to update the. I think it's pretty much done, is it not? Apart from the Man City score. Let me put some music on just for your... Oh, Jesus Christ! Whoa! It's too loud. Too loud. Allow me to... There we go. Full time at the bridge. Stay tuned with me. We're going to go through some player ratings. If you want to get your voice heard or anything like that, we're going to go through very quickly the, or as quickly as possible, the player ratings for this game. Goal difference for Man City goes down. Allow me to update this for your viewing pleasure. And here we go. We go on. Final results, as far as I can see, along the grounds. It's still going on at Man City at the Etihad. It's 2-0 to Crystal Palace. Man City down to 10 men. It's 2-2 at Anfield. 3-1 to Burnley. They get their first win ahead of us before we go and play them at Stamford Bridge. And, of course, Chelsea winning 3-0. Southampton winning 1-0 against Watford. So, we move on. We move on. Before you all fucking leave me. Before you all leave me. Jess Stelling is going to leave Soccer Saturday at the end of the season. What? What? Hello? I'm here. Quadruple on the way. Don't. You sound like Ty from AFTV, for Christ's sake. Here we go. Who were the substitutions? That's the question. Let me just have a quick look. It was Ziyech, Hudson-Odoi. God, it was a right mess in the end, wasn't it? It was Barkley, wasn't it? Barkley, Loftus-Cheek, and Saul. Let me get the lineups up. Oh, shit. We're going to start with Mendy. Get your comments in on the chat. Tell me how good, what do you think the rating for Mendy is? Let me know in the chat and I will assess. We'll go through the ratings right now. Who else was it? It was Ziyech and Hudson-Odoi. Hudson-Odoi's, I'm going to say Saul. Fuck it. Bear with me just 1 second while I try and update this. Who was the other one that came on? Fuck. Who was it? It was Barkley came on for... I guess we'll just put him down as that. Fuck it. Ziyech came off. We'll put Barkley there. Right. I'm nearly ready. I'm nearly ready. And okay. All right, we're ready to go. We're ready to go. We're ready to go. Lineups, Chelsea lineup. There we go. Updated. There we go. We're ready. Let me know. Right, Mendy, straight away. I'm seeing 10, 6.8. Again, in case you are confused what's going on, we're rating Chelsea performances. Get in the chat. Let me know how well do you think Mendy was. I 8.5 or a 9 for me, personally. Let me turn the music down just a little bit, because, Jesus Christ, I can't hear myself fucking think. This went so much better for the for the Carabao Cup game. Replays, help me out here. I'm gonna take the fucking bull by the horns here, and I'm gonna give him. I'm going to give him 8.5. He didn't have too much to do, but when he was called upon, he was... it's a 9? Mendy's Mendy, so it's a 9. All right, we'll go with a 9, shall we? I mean, that's very, very good reasoning, to be fair. Mendy's Mendy, so it's a 9 straight off the bat. So, I mean, that makes sense to me. If it doesn't make sense to you, then you're not a Chelsea fan. Right. Back three. Back three. Let's go with Christensen. He did his job. He did his job. Didn't do too much, to be honest. A 6.8. Oluwafifi. Akande says it's a 6.8 for Christensen. Christ, this is going to be a long one. There's 92, 96 of you here. Let's get some fucking... Let me know in the chat. There's 7... Jesus Christ. Tell me in the chat. Come on, there's 90, there's 85 of you now, but come on. 7, 8. Right, we're going to try and do this as quick as possible. Like, the first 3 people to tell me your rating will be the rating. So it's an 8. It's an 8 for Christensen. Thiago Silva, next on the lineup. We're doing this. This is rapid fire. Rapid fire. Thiago Silva next. Thiago Silva. Again, a little bit quiet. Didn't do too much, really, but did enough. I'm dying on the stream. I am. 7. 8. I'll do an average of the first 5 that come on. 7, 8, 7.5, 8, 8, 8. 8 for the whole defence. Ben, I'm going to take your word for it. 8 for the whole defence. That'll speed things up here. 8 for the whole defence. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Let's go middle of the field. Kante and Jorginho. Let's go Kante first. What do we think of Kante? On his 200th Premier League appearance as well in his career. Kante's score. What do we reckon? N'Golo Kante. 200 appearances in the Premier League in his career. Not his best performance, we'll be honest. He did come off, fall off his cheek, I think. 7, 7.5. Let's be brutally honest here. It wasn't one of his best games, to be honest, but definitely more than a 6.5. So a 7 at least for Kante, I would say. So let's say a 7. A 7. Jorginho. Let's go with Jorginho next. Oh shit. Seven, 8 for Georgie. 8 for Jorginho. I think we need to dock him some points for taking the penalty over Reece James, to be honest. I feel like it's a bit of a shithouse move, to be honest. I'm only joking. We'll 8 for Jorginho. 8. Everyone's saying 8. We'll go with 8. We'll go with 8. Bear with me just 1 second. We'll go with 8 for Jorginho then, it would seem. He was captain today as well, so a valiant performance from him, nonetheless. Chilwell, let's go with Chilwell next. Get your views on in the chat. Chilwell, how do we feel he played? Not his most influential performance, but again, not a bad performance all the same. No one really had a really bad performance. Eight for Chilwell. Jeez. 8, 7.5. I mean the resounding figure is 8 for Chilwell. So We'll go with 8. Again, these are not the views of me. Although, I'd say he didn't have a bad game at all. He just... We're so used to him scoring every single game these days that, you know, it is what it is. He's really, really picked up his form lately, making up for the fee that he's been given. We'll give him 8. We're being generous as well. Bear in mind, we're being generous to everyone because we won. You know, it is what it is. We'll be more harsh if we lose. James, 10. Am I being funny here? 10 for James? It's got to be 10, surely. Am I alone in thinking that? 9.5. I can't wait to see these James ratings, to be fair. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. It's got to be a 10 or a 9, surely. He's man of the match for sure. St. Reece James's Park. Man of the match. We'll give him, fuck it. We'll give him a 10. Fuck it. Fuck it. It's the first 10 of the 2 times I've done this. It's the first 10 we've given, but I'll be honest. What a fucking performance, really. Arguably should have had the chance to get a hat-trick if it wasn't for Jorginho being stingy, but, you know. Loftus-Cheek, again, with the subs. Give me, I don't know. It's a strange one because he came on. Loftus-Cheek didn't really see too much of Loftus-Cheek because he came on as a substitute. What do we think? Just a quick one for Loftus-Cheek. Nothing too mad. Didn't think he played too badly, to be fair. Came on, did everything he needed to be done. Stingy? What, giving him a 10? Alright, updated the James score rating there. Not enough. There we go. Loftus-Cheek 7, 8, 7.5, 8, 7, 6, 7.5. We'll go with I know what you mean. There's not Adrian, you're right, mate. Adrian Martinez, you're exactly right. There's not really enough time to assess. It's always tricky with late substitutions. We'll give him a 7 just as like a base fucking thing. There's nothing personal. It might be a little bit too high as well. Really. I don't want to give him a 6.5 because no one deserves a 6.5 today. Everyone really tried very hard, to be honest. Let's go Ziyech. Oh, no. Sorry, no. Scrap that. Hudson-Odoi next. We'll leave Ziyech till last. I want to leave Ziyech till last, to be honest. Yeah. Well, replays, you're right, mate. Loftus-Cheek and Barkley both gave the team a boost. As soon as they came on, we scored our first goal. And after that, we just absolutely fucked them, to be honest. Add another 0 to James. He'll fall off the screen. He'll go off the fucking off the thing. Ziyech a 6. Okay, I'll be honest. You've got to give Ziyech a bit of the benefit of the doubt. I know I was harsh on him during the game, but it just wasn't his game, as usual. He hit the post, he scored, but it was offside. He had a yellow card. He just, like, his passing was all over the fucking shop. We'll go for Hudson-Odoi first, though. 7 and a 7.5. A 9 for Hudson-Odoi, I think it's a way too over the top. 7.5 is probably the most I think he deserves, to be honest. Just a quick one as well. 176 likes on YouTube as well. If we can get to 200 while we're doing this, unbelievable. So if you are watching, if you haven't liked, drop a like. Let's try and get to 200 or as close to 200 as we can. That would be absolutely brilliant. Hudson-Odoi, I think based on the based on the ratings you guys are given, a 7.5 probably, I would say. And I think that's being generous, to be honest. So we're coming close. We're coming close. We're coming close to the end. Saul, I think, doesn't really count. It doesn't really matter. We'll ignore. I mean, he did nothing because he came on really late, so not applicable. Not really relevant to the game. Barkley next, and of course Ziyech will do. I mean, might as well do Ziyech next. We'll leave Havertz till last, shall we? Ziyech, I saw a lot of 6s and 6.5s. He ran a lot. He tried his best. He tried his best, bless him. But Jesus Christ, it just wasn't the full ticket. Ziyech played better than Havertz and Odoi in the first half rather. Yeah, Saul's not applicable. It doesn't really count. Ziyech, Tim, you're saying 5.5. I think it could be a bit harsh, to be honest. I think it could be a bit harsh, but booked, hit the post though at the same time. Ziyech. What's the lowest rating someone's got? 7. He didn't play as well as Loftus-Cheek or Kante. I'll give him a 6.5. He didn't play well. He tried. That's what I'm saying. When I keep saying he tries too hard, man. It's like, I don't know. When you're trying to pull a bird and it's on the plate. You know, it's there. It's there. It's there. But you think you need to try a bit harder than you need to, and you try too hard and you overdo it. And it just doesn't come off. So I think a 6.5 for Ziyech. Barkley, I thought he just came on and was an absolute shithouse, to be honest. He just 6.5 for Ziyech, yeah. Everyone's saying 6.5. Barkley. $7.5 for Ziyech. Replays, mate. Come on. Come on. He is. Ben, you hit the nail on the head there, mate. He's always looking for the Hollywood pass. Always looking for the Hollywood pass. Don't get me wrong. We all know. We've all seen that angle on TikTok or fucking YouTube, whatever. That Ziyech pass when he was at Ajax, and it's like the switch of play. That was like the Leng pass. We know he's capable of that all the time, but that's what he's looking for all the time. He's always looking for that. Scored a banging goal, but he was offside. It was a great goal. I think the keeper should have saved it, to be honest. Barkley looked good. Again, he wasn't on for too long. He was on the same amount of time as Loftus-Cheek. I don't think he played any worse or any better than Loftus-Cheek, so a 7 for Barkley, I would say, is fair. I think a 7 for Loftus-Cheek and Barkley could be a little bit generous, considering they didn't really play too much. But they made such a really big impact when they came on. They made a huge impact when they came on, and for that, I think a 7 out of 10 for Loftus-Cheek and Barkley is very much warranted. Havertz is the last one, so I'm saying this, everyone. There's 84 of you in the stream. Get your ratings in for Havertz. Spam the chat as much as you can, and get those likes in. 186 likes, 14 away from 200 big ones. This will be the last rating of the game. Tuchel, I mean, he's a 10 out of 10 every time. Lest we forget, it's Tuchel time. All the time, baby. All the time. I know, they came on and we scored 3 straight away. Seven, 8, 8.5, 7. I think he's not an 8 or an 8.5. He tried again. He tried. 7.5 max, I think. He made some chances. He got in good positions. He really did try. He didn't have a bad game by any means. He just cannot seem to score at the moment. Had one, maybe 2 shots. Yeah. Shall we say 7? 7. Let's go with 7. And with that, boys and girls, it is with pleasure. There is the full-time team ratings. Of course, we could have gone into it in a little bit more depth, but I don't want to keep you too much. It's a Saturday evening after all. You've all got lives to live. You've all got lives to live. It's been a pleasure doing a stream, as always, boys and girls. Chelsea with a 3-0 victory. There's the ratings all for you to see. We will, just as a quick recap, go over the scores. Leicester with a 2-0 loss to Arsenal. Burnley 3-1. They've picked up their first victory of the season. Liverpool drawing 2-2 to Brighton at Anfield, which is a fantastic result for Chelsea. And likewise, Man City losing 2-0 to the Eagles. Come on, Conor Gallagher with the assist. Get in there. Yes. Watford losing 1-0 to Southampton. And then there's a big one coming up later on. Tottenham against Manchester United. That starts in just over 10 minutes' time. Chelsea, as it stands, we are... I don't think... Is that right? Hang on. I think I've got the... No! With 3 points clear. I thought I got it wrong. Again, boys. I thought I got it wrong. 3 points clear at the top. Get in there! Yes! Chelsea, Liverpool, Man City, West Ham and Arsenal make up the top 5. Chelsea 3 points clear with 25 points over second place. Liverpool with 22 points. Liverpool clear of 2 points of Man City. West Ham 3 points off of... I don't even think... West Ham haven't even played. I don't know why I put 10 games to them. They can go level with Man City. Boys, it's been a great one. It's been a tiresome one. But rest assured... in the games coming up, they are televised. I say that. The Burnley game isn't televised. Malmo is televised. So we've got coverage of that on the dot, on the fucking dime. Live, right, all direct. No monitor news for you. Replays, I can't be asked for that right now. I might delve into. I got paid yesterday, so I might have a look. Burnley after that, they've obviously picked up their 3-1 win, their first win of the game. Leicester, of course, lost to Arsenal. We'll be playing them after this in 2 Premier League games' time. And then Juventus. Boys and girls, we're going to be covering every single game this season. So stay tuned. 11 likes until 200. Get that in. Quick and fast. Thank you so much for watching. It's been a pleasure as always. Thank you so much, Adrian Martinez. I'm glad you had fun. Boys and girls, the schedule for the Chelsea Fan TV upload. We've just done the watch along with yourself, with your boy Harry. That is me. Player ratings has just been completed. Match review coming up next, live or not live, but it's going to be uploaded very shortly on the Chelsea Fan TV if it's not been uploaded already. And then it's match day vlog. With that being said, I'm absolutely fucking shattered. I hope you've had a good time. I've had a great time. It's 3-0 to the boys. Chelsea, 3 points clear at the top of the table after 10 games in the Premier League. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the Malmo game. Either, I think it's Tuesday or Wednesday. I think it's Wednesday. It might be Tuesday. Whenever. I'll be here. You'll be here. I'll see you soon. Ta-ra!